Well, it certainly has been a while, hasn't it? Aye, it's the captain, and you may have been wondering where I've been. I think I owe you an explanation. Towards the end of last year, I dropped a lot of hints, I guess, that I was going to return this year. I mean, the most blatant one being at the end of the Christmas special. It said the captain will return in 2024. And here I am, but I'm going to explain a little bit. So I knew that towards the end of last year that I was going to be going off air, as I called it, and sort of disappearing for a little bit. Because there were certain things that I just felt I needed to figure out or get better, I guess. And I wasn't truly comfortable in making videos as I kind of was, and then, I don't know, it felt like I was a little lost, and there were some things I needed to figure out and get right before returning. But now it's a new year, new me, baby. No, but I did enter the new year with a sense of change and a sense of I need to change. And my focus has shifted in making content to now where I'm heading for sort of 3 main points that I'm focusing on of change. And these 3 points all sort of interconnect and work with each other to make the overall New Year resolution. I don't really view it that way. It's sort of a general thing, but it just so happened to coincide with the new year. And I think a year does provide you a good mark of like, okay, let's approach this differently. I'd say the first point to talk about is the one that sort of has the most general positioning. Like it's the overarching thing that is sort of the background working towards, which is sort of helping myself get into a position to create. And I'm not just talking about this spiffy new set. What do you think, by the way? I don't care, I love it. It's so cool. It sort of feels like what I had on steroids. But it's not just about physical location, it's also just about everything in my life, about getting to a position where I'm able to comfortably create in a sort of state of creativity. Because one of the things I had to come to terms with towards the end of last year and forgive myself for is that I just had to accept that I'm just not really in the position to be doing what I was doing. And that's for many reasons, but the point being, I was trying to make some pretty high level videos for me, and I was trying to release them once a week, and that was just something that realistically I should have been noticing I couldn't do. And that's why I ended up falling flat a couple of times. So I've forgiven myself and said, look, you just sometimes aren't in a position to do the things that you're wanting to do, so you can work towards being in that position, but for now, just work with what what you have. Which brings me on perfectly to the second point, which is allowing myself the time to create. Part of forgiving myself for not being in a position to make things in the way that I was, and now the changes that I'm making, is I really wasn't enjoying whenever I would make a video for the sake of uploading it rather than for the sake of making it. Those are 2 different things. There was a point where it was about getting the next Friday video out, or Saturday when I moved it, thinking that would help. I need to get out next week's video, and so it was about getting it out. And that's fine. That is okay, that makes sense, but you really don't feel like you're then creating. You feel like you're just working on an assignment. And that really takes away the joy of the whole thing. So I'm changing that. I am now currently working on many videos, and I'm not really thinking about uploading them. Obviously, yes, that is the plan, and they will be uploaded, but I'm just focusing on making something that I'm happy with, and then it will be put out and hopefully end up with a better result. And I hope they are, and I hope you enjoy them. And because of this as well, there were some things last year that I would have tossed to the side and been like, no, I'm not going to be able to do that in a week. And so now I'm allowing myself the time to create. Which brings me on to the third point perfectly, which is committing to ideas. This one I feel like is a smaller one, because I've never really had a problem with just doing it, just doing something. But like I said last year, I would have tossed aside a lot of ideas and things if I felt that I couldn't make them in time, or sometimes I'd just be put off of them, especially if you sit with an idea for long enough, you start to be like, man, that's stupid, I don't want to do that. But this year I really tried to commit to ideas and do things that are sometimes out of my comfort zone, Not really, but in a sense they are. Things that I just feel like last year I would have turned down from who? Or tossed to the side, or thought, yeah, maybe in like 10 years. I'm committing to these ideas now, and I'm allowing myself the time to create them, and I'm focusing on getting myself to a position to do so in a much more efficient way. It's not even just efficiency, it's just getting to a position where I can create. Like, I love the idea of just waking up and just making videos and going to sleep, you know, but I'm just not currently in a position to do that. And that's okay. So what can you be expecting in 2024? Glad you asked. One thing that I'm trying not to do is sort of announce things that I don't actually know are gonna happen yet, or are nowhere near done. So I don't know if I'll give specifics, but I'll go over some plans and things that you can expect. First of all, I need to get out of the way. I'm not going back to weekly uploads. The videos will come out when they come out, and to be honest, I kind of like that idea. There is someone who might be watching this video who kind of changed my perspective on things in a way, and are a large part of why I'm doing this, so you can blame them. I'm joking. Don't, please don't. They go by the name of the Federal Express Man, a lovely reference to Civil War, and they commented on the anniversary special saying that whenever I upload a video, it makes them happy. And they could have been lying, I don't really know, like they could have been exaggerating or whatever, but that genuinely meant a lot to me, and I would like them to know that. It really touched me. But seriously, that comment meant a lot. It was literally why I'm here. I love the idea that something that I've made has brought joy to someone, even if it's just one person, and even if it's small and they've just, you know, hyperbolaed. That basic concept is why I'm here and why I'm doing this and why I want to make sure that I'm making things that I really like. It's the same old story. You've heard it a million times, and I already had this mindset. I just knew that I wasn't really doing it because a lot of the time I was just trying to get this like reliable weekly upload thing. But now I kind of think it would be nice to, you don't know when the next Captain video is coming out. You just wake up one day and there it is. And hopefully it puts a smile on your face. So let's get to some announcements, because I know you want to hear them. First of all, the first thing, I am doing a very fun show that will be beginning soon, basically whenever I want. It's been recorded with a good friend of mine. That's all I'll say on that. You'll see that soon. There's also, I think what you'll be seeing after this is just, again, it's a video that it's one of those where I'm just walking around my house and then I go, oh, that's an idea, weird thing that I could make a video on. And this year I'm just going, yeah, let's do it. That's how Tea Simulator came around, and I love Tea Simulator. So you can look forward to that. And then there's just like a video that is, I don't know how to say it without feeling, it's like an art piece. It's not, but I mean it in the way that it feels like the sort of like, just general, I created this video that I really like as a finished product, and hopefully you're gonna like it too. So honestly, really what you can expect is just whatever I kind of want. I love making videos. I love making things in general. Oh, and another thing, I want to bring back making your comments. So if you haven't left a comment on the previous episode, which was episode 1 of making your comments, do that. Or if you really want, you can comment on this one, but you'll need to put like that it's your idea for making your comments, because I really do like that series and I want to do more of it. But I really do love making videos and I want to keep doing it, and I want to make sure that I'm doing it right and that I still have the love and joy for doing it. I would have loved to have a more clean-cut way of presenting this, but I did want to just explain. I wasn't planning on doing this. I just wanted to explain where I've been and that I'm not dead, and that there is things to look forward to, and hopefully some of the best stuff that I'm going to be making, because that's how I always feel about the most recent thing. A lot of this is just about understanding like what my channel is. Where do I belong? What is the Captain? That's been a lot of what the past 2 and a little bit years has really been. It's just trying to figure out what it is that this is, and I would like to think that I'm getting closer to that. But really just, yeah, I hope that has explained the whole thing and, you know, my goals. It's like that video, goals. I want to really make sure I'm still in line with that. I'm wearing the same sweater I wore in that video. That's a coincidence. I swear I didn't plan that. It's like my new goals, even though they're kind of similar, even though they're more refined goals. I'm waffling now, so I need to wrap this up. I'm looking forward to what's coming, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to just be creating and making videos that I care about and I'm making for the sake of making them. And then when hopefully they come out, they'll be the best that they can be. So, yeah. And I hope, as I've said before, you'll join me for the ride and that you enjoy it. That's all I make it for. So there you go. But well, guys, it's been fun. But now my time has come. I will see you hopefully very, very soon, because we're only just getting started.